Hey guys, Jason here. So just looking to respond to our first crew member posted question from CVL week 2, and it's just talking about the importance of lyrics in music. To me, lyrics play a huge role. I almost consider them its own instrument, if you want to say it that way. That a song is it's very important to have lyrics that you can connect with that are that makes sense too. Like if you were to listen to a song and the guitar just sounded out of tune and non-fitting, it would kind of ruin the song for you. I think lyrics are the same thing. I think if you have a song with great beat, the singer has a great voice, but the lyrics too, just they sound weird or they send a message you don't agree with. To me, it can just ruin a song. So I think lyrics play a crucial role. It's one of the most important things I listen to. When I like to listen to music I can relate to. If I'm sitting on the beach, I want to listen to a song about beaching, some Jimmy Buffett, something like that. If I'm about to play a football game, back in high school, I want something that's gonna pump me up and want to hit somebody. I think lyrics are really important to conveying that message. And one thing I will say is it's also important for it to have like a meaning, because it's like if a songwriter and the song they're playing, they say something and you're like, yeah, I can totally relate to that. Like that brings a new connection to what you're listening to. And for as much as I love country music, the lyrics, it's such a love-hate relationship for me, because I personally feel like country has the best lyrics. I think the song's about you getting your heart broken, going out night out of town with your friends, going out fishing, stuff like that like I can totally relate to, that I find so fun to listen to. At the same time, if you look at a lot of country artists, they don't write their own music. And that's something that really bugs me. I don't like listening to this, I'll take, for example, Tim McGraw. I love Tim McGraw. He's got some great songs with some great lyrics. But don't quote me on this, but I'm like 99% sure he doesn't write any of his own music. He has, he buys, he purchases the lyrics and the rights to a song off, someone else from Nashville, Tennessee who wrote it. Which, I still love Tim McGraw, but at the same time, it does take a little bit away from me for when I'm listening to it and it's not the actual singer or band writing the song. So that's one punch I'll take at, my personal favorite genre. So I take it very seriously that, if I know an artist is writing their own music, it means a lot to me. And so even if the lyrics aren't as good as if someone were purchasing, a song and the lyrics to it, I still hold that in very high standing, any artist that can write their own lyrics, because it's tough. I mean, I can't say I've really tried my hand at it, because I know how hard that would be. I could never write a song. It's a very challenging thing to do, and I just think, being able to write your own music and being able to make something that comes from the heart is something very big. I don't know if you guys know, or you guys remember the song I did for our first project with the Analyzing. It was Sometime Around Midnight by the Airborne Toxic Event. I love that song because of the lyrics. Now, I can't personally say I've had this kind of story happen to me where he's talking about how he goes on a night of town with his friends, they go to the bar, he sees his ex-girlfriend, and it destroys him because he had thought he had gotten over her, and it turns out he didn't. I mean, I've never really had an experience like that, but the lyrics are just so heartfelt, and the story that's told is so vivid. That song just hits me every time. And so that just brings this extra level of connection to the music I'm listening to, and that's why it's one of my favorite songs of all time. So I know that was extremely just ranting. I didn't even think about this before I started talking. Just went out here and started talking to you guys. So they seem a little confusing, but that's kind of my feeling on lyrics. I think they're extremely important, especially when they're written by the song artists themselves. So yeah, as usual, leave a comment. Don't. Whatever works, guys. I'll see you around.